Capo di Maggiore di Esercito d'Italia, Generale Carmine Masiello, to the Union League of Philadelphia. General Masiello, welcome, benvenuto. Un secondo. General Masiello enters the room protected by the Knights of Columbus. We thank the Knights for their service. Okay, everyone may be seated for a second. You're going to stand in 1 minute. Okay, can we kill the music, please? Okay. General, thank you for being here and welcome to Philadelphia. Benvenuto a Philadelphia. We welcome our many distinguished guests in this room. And without further ado, I would like to bring in the 1st City Troop Color Guard, one of the oldest serving military units in the entire United States, part of the Pennsylvania National Guard, a unit that helped transport our own President, George Washington. 1st City Troop, please present the colors. Everyone, please rise. Okay. Please remain standing while we sing the Italian national anthem in honor of our guest, General Carmine Masiello. Italian national anthem, please. At this time, Major Andre McCoy, United States Army, retired, is going to, National anthem. Okay, please introduce the national anthem, sir. Major McCoy.
Please join me in standing for the national anthem. Of course, veterans are welcome to salute the flag. As customary, the American flag is to the speaker's right, in front of the stage. Please join me in the national anthem.
National anthem, please. Pledge allegiance. Please remain standing while we do the Pledge of Allegiance. Go ahead, Major. Lead it.
Afghanistan. In Afghanistan, Italian and American forces served together. I was thankful to serve with those units in Baghdad Province, Bala Mugrab, Fab Tad. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Major. As a special treat, we have a member of the Airborne, Albert L., a chaplain, who's going to come up and give us the invocation. Chaplain L's airborne, and why is that important? Because not since 1941, as many of you have read in the General's biography in our flyer, it's the first time since 1941, 1941, that a paratrooper has led the military, the Army, the Esercito d'Italia. This is the first time since 1941. General Masiello, a paratrooper, a guy that jumps out of planes. So I call upon Chaplain Albert L., another paratrooper, an American paratrooper, all-American paratrooper, Albert L., to give us the invocation. Chaplain L.
Thank you, sir. Before I start, I have to say one word because I'm a paratrooper. And to the general, we always say, airborne. All right. Thank you. The way I always start off my prayers is the God of your heart. Dear Lord, as we gather for this meeting, give us the use of your gift of peace and understanding, that we may approach the matters we must handle with sincere and just hearts. May you watch over and guide our tongues, that we may not hurt our friends with whom we work for the betterment of our communities, in our country, and our nations. Keep us always true to the principles of which we live. Can I get an amen?
Amen. Amen.
Airborne, all the way.
Thank you, Chaplain. You may be seated now. Thank you. Por favor, sedere. In just a moment, I'm going to call upon our past president, Frank Giordano, to say a few words. But I first want to welcome everyone. Benvenuto, the Union League of Philadelphia. Tanti italiani in questa Camera, per un uomo molto importante, for a very important man, a man who we're very honored to have here today, the leader of the Army, the Esercito d'Italia, the Capo di Maggiore di Esercito d'Italia, basically the Chief of Staff of the Army. We're very honored to have him, and we have many luminaries in the room here today. We have a former congressman, numerous judges. I see Congressman Weldon, Judge Furlong, Judge Chico, Judge Gerasi. We have members of the Italian Parliament here, Senatore Basilio Giordano, who's seated over there from Canada, a former senator in the Parliament in Italia. We have Amato Berardi, Deputato, Parliament in Italia. We have numerous past presidents of the Union League, including President Dallela, President Giordano, and we have our current president, who's done an amazing job leading this building forward to really follow our motto, which is a motto shared by General Masiello, Amor Patria Ducit, in Latin, love of country leads. And that's something that we share with our colleagues in Italy, in Rome, just like we have here. Love of our country leads. Because General Masiello, I'll call him a general of peace, un generale di pace. Perché? Perché molto forte, tante potenze. He's very strong and powerful. Because he's so strong and powerful, he keeps the peace. That's the way it works. Very smart man, and he's done a lot of great changes. So we're very honored to have him. And without further ado, I'd like to call our past president, one of the greatest leaders we've had in the Union League since 1862. I'll say right up there with Abraham Lincoln. The current president of the Cricket Groundhog Table, also Emperor Cricket Groundhog, who's really one of the great leaders of the Italian community of Philadelphia and nationally, past President Frank Giordano. Please, sir.
Until he said cricket groundhog, I didn't know if I should stand up. Well, it's now after 12, so I can say good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished guests. On behalf of the Union League and the National American Italian Foundation, I welcome you today to this very special program honoring General Carmine Masiello, Chief of Staff of the Italian Army. As many of you know, the Union League was founded in 1862 as a patriotic society to support the Union and the policies of President Abraham Lincoln. Its contribution to the history and progress of the United States are well known. NIAF was created to encourage Italian Americans to keep their culturally rich heritage and traditions alive, and to ensure their great contributions to the history and progress of the United States are never forgotten. As NIAF celebrates its 50th anniversary, it's important to recognize NIAF's strong presence within the Union League membership. For many years, Joe Del Rosso, director of the Union League and secretary, has been a significant contributor to the organization and has been awarded a prestigious title of Chairman Emeritus. Recently, Joe chaired NIAF's most successful gala to date, raising over $4 million and attended by over 2,400 people this past weekend. Joe, thank you very much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have the profound honor and privilege to say a few words about a preeminent military leader of our time, General Carmine Masiello. General Masiello is the epitome of personal achievement and professional exceptionalism. He is a scholar, professing degrees from 3 prestigious universities. He is proficient in multiple languages, and he is described by his peers as a far-sighted and energetic officer, deeply animated by faith in the service and enthusiasm in his daily activity. His high sense of duty has brought prestige and dignity to the Italian Army, and by extension, to the entire country of Italy. Recently, in a powerful speech, General Masiello emphasized the importance of adopting the Italian Army to the new geopolitical and technological challenges. This message he sent was clear that the Army must be ready to adapt, innovate, and sustain its commitment to an increasingly sophisticated and multi-dimensional defense. He is the right man for this job. Also, it was my honor to present to General Masiello a very special award. Was sculpture, created this sculpture, an Italian sculptor from Rome named Dante, and it was to honor his commitment to service. However, I'm here, but the sculptor is not here, but it will arrive. And so we made plans this morning that it will be presented at a special ceremony at the General's office in Rome by our President, Robert Allegrini, at a mutually agreeable time, and there'll be photographers and other dignitaries there. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. President. At this time, I would like to call upon Major General Wes Craig, the 51st Adjutant General of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. I'd ask General Masiello if you wouldn't mind coming up. Major General Craig.
Thank you. For all of us who have served in the profession of arms, as both the General and myself have done, we all know it is a tradition, especially among NATO armies, for commanders to carry their own personal coin. And it is basically given to soldiers who have done a good duty as a spot reward. It's also shared among senior leaders as a memento of respect. And so it's my pleasure to be able to present my Adjutant General coin to General Masiello. And it basically, you can't see it because it's so small, but it's always personalized. So mine carries the 2 stars of my Major General rank, the Liberty Bell from Philadelphia. On the reverse side, it shows the state of Pennsylvania and the seal and the motto, and this is what makes it appropriate for us who serve together. Mission first, never quit, because that is the motto of the American and the Italian Army, and it then says, for excellence in service. So, General, it's my pleasure to present my coin to you.
Thank you.
Quite welcome. Thank you very much. Glad to meet you. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Would you mind standing up here? Thank you, Major General Wes Craig. Thank you, General. At this time, I'd like to call Philadelphia City Councilman Mark Squilla up. City Councilman Squilla has been an outstanding advocate for the Italian community in Philadelphia, a leader amongst Philadelphia City Council in all things Philadelphia, all things Italian, and all things to make our city a better place. Councilman Squilla is here to present a special citation on behalf of the City Council of Philadelphia to General Masiello. Councilman Squilla.
Thank you, Scott, and what a pleasure and honor it is here to be here today with you, General. You know, being in the City Council, a lot of times, you know, we do things basically for individuals who deserve a citation or a resolution, but very rarely do we bring in somebody from another country so high up and esteemed as you to be able to present a citation, so it's a great honor for me to be here today. But we are welcoming and honoring Italian Army Chief of Staff, Lieutenant General Carmine Masiello, on his visit to Philadelphia. Whereas General Masiello currently holds the position of Chief of Staff of the Italian Army since February 2024, whereas the Italian government wrote a new page in the history of the armed forces of Italy by appointing Army General Carmine Masiello as the new Chief of Staff of the Army. This appointment marks the first time in 83 years since 1941 an officer from a specialty of paratroopers has reached the highest position in the Italian Army. Whereas the decision of the proposal of Defense Minister Gordio Crosetto seeing General Masiello succeeds General Serino, ushering in a new era of leadership within the Italian land forces. Whereas General Masiello brings with him an outstanding track record and deep military experience during his career,
as he held numerous key roles, including commander of the 185th Targeted Acquisition Regiment, the Full Glory in 2008, and the Parachute Brigade in 2010. Whereas his career continued with his appointment as Deputy Director General of the Department of Security Information in January 2018, highlighting his skills not only in the field, but also in the complex dynamics of national and international security. Whereas on January 1st, 2019, his professional development path was further consolidated with his promotion to Army General. On May 17, 21, the Council of Ministers appointed him Deputy Chief of Staff, Defense Staff, paving the way for a subsequent and historic appointment as Chief of Staff of the Italian Army. Whereas a true honor for Italians and all Philadelphians to host General Masiello during Italian Heritage Month, therefore being resolved that the Council of the City of Philadelphia and all members of the City of Philadelphia is proud to welcome and honor Italian Army Chief of Staff Lieutenant General Carmine Masiello on his visit to Philadelphia. Congratulations and best wishes.
Thank you, Councilman Squilla. At this time, you may notice minestra. There's soup at the table. Lunch is being served. Buon appetito. We'll be back soon. A presto.
One.